As a human race, we will legitimately argue with someone because we miss them and then prosecute them for it. It is really wild when you think about it because instead of just saying, I miss you, we get defensive, pick a fight, and push them away. When all we really want is to be close. So picture this. You haven't really connected with your partner in a while. Life's been busy, work, stress, everything's piling up, That space between you, it starts to get really heavy. You feel it, and instead of leaning in, your mind starts writing a different story. They don't even care. If I really matter, they reach out first. Why do I always have to be the one trying? And suddenly, you are upset. Not because they did anything wrong, but because it's easier to feel anger than admit you just want them closer. So what do? You start an argument. Maybe you throw out a sarcastic, oh, so now you have time for me. Or you start pulling away out of subconscious revenge. Or we might even throw in a little punishment like, you don't need to know where I'm going. You didn't care before. Because anger feels safer than vulnerability. It feels like control. But really, it's just a wall. And in the end, you're hurting yourself and now the other person and ultimately the relationship. But what if instead you just said the real thing? Hey, I miss you. I need some time with you. I need us. Can we spend some time together? That takes courage. Dropping the blame, dropping the ego, and just saying it. Because vulnerability is your superpower. It's what makes you unique. It is your strength. It is the light within you. It is the very thing that cuts away at all of the weight you carry. It is your medicine. Look, vulnerability isn't easy. Your heart might race, your voice might shake, but this is how real connection happens. Real healing happens, not through fights, not through guessing games, but through honesty, transparency, vulnerability, being willing to be rejected, being willing to fail, being willing to be seen and heard, being willing to be true no matter the risk. So next time you catch yourself ready to argue just to feel seen, pause and ask yourself, what do I really need right now? And then say that instead. We argue because we miss them. But what if we just said that instead? I'm a life coach. If this resonates with you, message me.